Another name that's in the green right now is Coinbase, actually. It's up by about 3% on the day. Coinbase is pulling back on its hiring plans after the company reported weaker earnings, saying that they plan to reprioritize headcount needs, and particularly within this memo. They said, importantly, now is the time to ensure that they're fully integrating recent hires, ensuring that they're successful at Coinbase. But they also mentioned heading into this year, they plan to triple the size of the company. Given market conditions currently, they feel it's prudent to slow hiring and reassess their headcount needs as well.
I say good.
They finally read the room.
Oh, you took my line. Yes.
Sorry.
We hammered Brian Armstrong last week when Coinbase reported earnings. When your adjusted operating profits for Coinbase go from $1.2 billion in the fourth quarter to $20 million, in large part because people are trading less in the pullback in Bitcoin, you have to do something. And you look at where their expenses were in the first quarter, they were abysmal. They accelerated versus the company's February outlook. Of course, they have to slow this stuff down. Robinhood's cutting expenses. They're essentially the same darn companies.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, they didn't really have a choice.
So I think it's the first thing we agree on in the past 4 days.
Is that true?
Show-wise. Everything else we agree on.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, for Coinbase, comes back to reading the room. Absolutely, after this most recent earnings call where they were talking about the NFT marketplace. Nobody was really wanting to hear about what's going to pay off 3 years
Nobody
down
cares.
the line, perhaps. What is happening right now, especially last week when they did report, it was the sell-off in crypto. It's the continued pressure in what they have built up their business on and being an exchange for people to come buy and sell cryptocurrency assets or digital assets, and then hope that they continue to add on to those positions. Also, not just individuals, but institutions, and building up that part of the business too.
Yeah, institutions are demanding that tech companies, Coinbase, Robinhood, you name it, even Netflix, they want executives to pull back on expenses. Something we talked about a little bit in the fund manager survey, but still, these are the conversations happening right now.
Yeah, it makes sense that people sort of buckle down. I mean, and not just the Coinbases of the world whose businesses are especially challenged, but to your point, investors want businesses across the board to be doing this kind of stuff.